What's up everyone, welcome to the final spooky top 5 in spirit of Halloween 2019. Today we will be going over my top 5 horror movies as of this year. Horror movies have terrified audiences of all ages for basically what has been a century. However, the genre as a whole has been at a disadvantage because of the amount of cliches horror movies have started that are most prominent in slasher movies. Most of these movies feed into these cliches and end up not being all that memorable. However, there are some that stand out in my eyes for either their creepy nature or amazing story and characters. Let's take a look at them, shall we? Before we begin, just note that I haven't seen every horror movie in existence, so classic horror movies like The Exorcist or Steven Kubrick's The Shining won't make it on the list. Welcome, brave soul, to my top 5 personal favorite horror movies. Coming in number 5 is The Babadook. With modern horror movies such as the ones featured in the Conjuring universe suffering from too many jump scares, terrible stories, and uninteresting dreads, it's refreshing to see a movie like The Babadook. The Babadook focuses on a struggling single mom named Amelia trying to deal with her over-energetic and sometimes problematic son named Samuel. By accidentally reading a not-so-PG book to her son, Amelia inadvertently releases an evil spirit from said book named the Babadook into not only the house but her mind as well. Instead of being a traditional horror movie with the simple structure that's a threat, survive it, problem solve, the end, the movie takes a more psychological route, and the viewer trying to decipher what's real and what's not, and being on the edge of the seat the entire duration of the movie since there's no time to relax, since the threat is always in Amelia's mind. Not only that, but there's a lot of subtle symbolism, good themes, and a beautiful story that's told here. Not only does that make the Babadook stand out from most of the modern garbage played in the horror genre, but it comes in at number 5 to my personal top 5 horror movies list. Coming in at number 4 is Cloverfield. Some of you may say Cloverfield is more of a thriller rather than a horror movie. While I can see that, not only is horror one of its categories, but the movie is intense, and without spoiling too much, there are people that are killed in horrific and graphic ways. That's a horror movie in my book. Cloverfield takes the most basic premise a movie can have and executes it almost perfectly. Cloverfield is about a group of friends along with some strangers celebrating a character named Rob's promotion. He's soon to be vice president of a company named the Slusho Company or whatever. The party is interrupted by an earthquake followed by a freaking monster rampage. Basically, a group of characters from the party attempt to flee New York City, but stuff happens along the way, complicating the situation and making it more dangerous. Cloverfield excels greatly at making the movie as realistic as possible. From the shaky found footage style, the amazing acting from all of the cast, and the realistic reactions from each of the characters, this movie is so much fun to watch. The effects for the destruction of New York and the monster itself is also great for 2008 and still holds up today. The characters are all likable, and the hidden lore behind the monster's origin also adds another level of enjoyment to Cloverfield, making it my 4th favorite horror movie. Coming in at number 3 is Jeepers Creepers. I was having an internal struggle with myself while playing this list over which is better, Cloverfield or Jeepers Creepers. I eventually decided that while Cloverfield is intense because of its realism, there has always been something unnerving about Jeepers Creepers. Some of you may not even know what the heck Jeepers Creepers is. Jeepers Creepers is about two siblings, Derry and Trish, who are driving home after a trip. However, they see something they weren't supposed to see and get driven off the road by a madman. After uncovering something that would look like this if I tried to censor it, the two are pursued by an inhuman creature that the fanbase refers to as the Creeper. The thing that makes this movie so unsettling is how determined the Creeper is to catch its prey and how hopeless our characters are in trying to escape it. Nothing is known about the Creeper, so you have no idea what to expect from it and how much of a threat he really is. Not only that, but the movie has some pretty gruesome kills. Overall, Jeepers Creepers is a personal classic of mine regardless of how much the sequels disappoint, making this movie my 3rd favorite horror movie. Coming in at number 2 is Final Destination 5. I love the Final Destination series as a whole, but my favorite out of the 5 is the 5th and final one. Final Destination is about a group of people each movie who escape a disaster thanks to the main character foreseeing it in a premonition, only for them to be upset over them cheating its design and killing them off one by one in questionably realistic fashion. The 5th entry in the series is my overall favorite. The reason for this is because of the decent characters, the great acting, and the kills. The movie is directed well, and since I can't find an articulated way to say this, Final Destination 5 is just a lot of fun. And I'm thankful for it capping off the series rather than this abomination. And that is why Final Destination 5 is my 2nd favorite horror movie. Coming in at number 1 is The Mist. The Mist was originally a short story featuring a collection of short stories in Stephen King's novella, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, Skeleton Crew. but eventually got a live-action adaptation in 2007 that was directed by Frank Darabont. The Mist is focused on a father named David whose house is damaged by a storm. He goes to a grocery store with his son Billy, but once they arrive, a strange mist engulfs the area around the store and are trapped inside with monsters surrounding them in the mist. While the monsters are all different in design and work well as nightmare fuel, the focus on the Mist is the people confined in the food market and how they react to what's going on. Some are calm and collected, and others that we find out are freaking crazy. That's when the viewer finds out that the real threat is not the monsters outside, but the monsters inside. I said that to be dramatic, but it's kind of both. The Mist is entertaining because of its great premise, cool monsters, and some of the characters. However, the movie does suffer from Stephen King cliches, early 2000s cheese, and some bad acting. But all those things kind of add to the charm of the movie, for me personally, and I love The Mist, making it my favorite horror movie of all time. Well, that wraps up my final top 5 of Halloween. What are some of you guys' favorite horror movies? Please let me know in the comments below. As always, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, then please like and subscribe, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Peace, everyone.